All praises to the Most High God, man. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, power, and praises to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, who the Word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man, right?
That's right.
Real name Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, man, in the Paleo-Hebrew, man, right? We are the Hebrew Israelites, man. We come out here weekly, man, to teach you so-called black, Latino, Hispanics, Native American, and Seminole Indians, man, that you are God's chosen people, man, right?
That's right.
And we need to come out to God's laws, statutes, and commandments, man, so we can get out of this wicked place called America, man, right? Mystery Babylon, man. You understand? It is very important, man, that we come back to God's laws, statutes, and commandments, man, right? That's how you truly show the Most High God that you love Him, man, right? Is keeping His commandments, man. That's how you show Him that you love Him, right? If you don't keep His commandments, man, and you say you know Him, guess what? You are a liar, thus says the scriptures, man, right? And we need to understand this, man. It ain't no such thing as you got your own relationship, man, with God. That's what they say. I got my own relationship with Him. You understand? I got my own relationship with Him, but then they tell you I ain't got to keep the commandments, but we still have a relationship. I still have my relationship. Man,
Bring
right?
it up.
Man, listen, man. One thing about our people, man, right? They do not want to do what they're told to do, man.
Bring it
right?
up.
Hold this real quick. Go to the book of the Apocrypha real quick. Go to the Apocrypha, right? The book of right? Give me Baruch.
Baruch. Yeah.
So that's just what it's about, man. Our people gotta understand that we already knew that y'all wasn't gonna listen, man. Right? You understand? Because why? First of all, He created you. You understand? He's your Father. He created you. Everything is already foreknew. Everything is already written, man. You understand? Your life, how it's gonna go, is already written, man. Right? You understand? But you don't understand. You feel like you got free will. You think you just do what you want to do, man, and then everything gonna be all right, man. No, it don't work like that, man. Right? You gotta do what the Most High God tells you to do, man. Right? Bring it out.
That's right. The book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30.
Bring it on.
For I knew that they would not hear me.
Hold on. He said what?
For I knew they would not hear me.
He already knew that you're not going to hear Him, man. That you're not going to listen, right? He already knew this, man, right? But you think you know everything, though. You got your own relationship with the Most High God, man. You're doing everything He tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not, man, right? Read.
Because it is a stiff-necked people.
It is a what?
Because it is a stiff-necked people.
Read.
But in the land of their captivities.
What's going on, King? Good to see you, brother. All praise to the Most High God, man. We love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Keep God's commandments. You're an Israelite. Keep God's commandments, brother. You know what I'm saying? But again, it reads, it tells you that we are a stiff-necked people, man, right? You're hard-headed, man. You know what I'm saying? You think you know every damn thing. You don't know everything, man. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know everything, man, right? And that's what we got to understand, is our people got to humble themselves, man. Like the Bible says, if only my people will humble themselves, man, right? Then He will hear you. But guess what, bro? You don't want to humble yourself, man. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing, King?
Hey, come on here. Hey, boss, come on here. How you saying? Hey, come on here, boss. Nous até là, just dit, nous, yo peuple Israël, yo peuple bon Dieu, nous besoin connaître des mots de bon Dieu comment mais yo. Pour papier ça yo. Nous te ti moun la ka nous papier a. OK, bon Dieu béni. Kebe des mots bon Dieu. All right.
All praise to the Most High God. All praises, man. So again, bring that out, King, from the top.
The book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30.
Bring it out.
For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
So He knew that you would not hear Him, man, because you are a stiff-necked people, man, right? You're a stiff-necked people. You're hard-headed, man. You're rebellious, man, right? And you think you know everything, man. But guess what? You're gonna get your behind whooped, man. You understand? The Most High God is gonna spank you, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And whether that's with you struggling, you understand what I'm saying? Whether that's with accidents or death, man. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High God is going to do what, man? He's going to either destroy you or He's going to spank you, man, so you can get right, bro.
That's
you
right.
You feel what I'm saying? The Most High God has reached out to you daily, man. He wants His people to come back to His laws, statutes, and commandments, man, right?
Bring it
so
up.
He can take this kingdom back, man. So we can take this kingdom back. But our people have a problem, man, with showing this fake love, man, to the Most High God, man. And that's just ridiculous, man, right? Brandon,
That 15. Give me that, Matthew 15.
right, 15 minutes.
Yeah, bring that out.
Again, so we are here to teach you so-called blacks, Latino, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indians that you are God's chosen people, man. And you need to come back to God's laws, statutes, and commandments, man, in
That's
order
right.
to live prosperous, man, in order to be great, right? You understand? Bring it out.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 8.
Bring it up.
This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart
But
is
their what?
but their heart
Your mind, your heart, man, right? Read.
is far from me.
It's where?
It's far from me.
It's where?
It's far from
No,
me.
they got their own relationship with God.
It's far from me.
You're far from him, man, right? So he's telling you, like, you speak a good game, right? You talk a good game, right? And it's you said you focus on the Most High God, or you love Him and all these things. But guess what he said? Your heart is far from you, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not on and throughout your thoughts daily, man. He's not thinking of, you're not thinking about Him daily, man, right? You're not meditating in the Word daily. You're not focusing on His commandments and how to get better daily. You're not doing that. You understand? So that's why I tell you, your heart is far from Him, man. Because you're speaking it just on your lips. You're saying these things, but you're not putting that work in, man. You understand what I'm saying? You're not putting that action, man. That love, that true love is an action word, man. You have to actually put some work in, man. You understand? To actually serve the Most High God, man, in your deeds, man. You understand what I'm saying? Not just with your lips, man. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just the truth, man. Let me get Ecclesiastes, right? Oh, it's all right. It's all right, 2 and 18. All right, 2 and 15, it's like, it's all right, 2 and 15, man. You know what I'm saying? All praises, right. That's what we need, them big jumps. You feel me?
2 and 15.
2 and 15. No, that's no, Sicarii. Oh, you got it? Right now. You got that?
Yeah.
Bring it out.
1 second.
All praise to the Most High God, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about, man. Bringing this truth, man, to our people, man. Right? Bring it out.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2 and verse 15.
Bring it up.
They that fear the Lord will not disobey His word.
See?
They that fear the Lord will not disobey His word, man. You understand? When you fear the Lord, that is the beginning of wisdom, man, right? If you fear the Lord, you're going to keep His commandments. How you doing, sister? We love you, sister. You know what I'm saying? You're an Israelite. Keep God's commandments, sis, all right?
That's
All
right.
praise to the Most High God. Hey, sis, on your way back from walking, right? Can you grab a flyer from us on your way back? We definitely appreciate that. I appreciate you taking the flyer, sis. Definitely appreciate that, all right? Read that literature. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what's your nationality, sis? Yeah, you know what that is? Here, come close. I'm gonna show you. You're like your ethnicity, right? What? Oh, so you black? Okay, here, let me show you something. Come here. Let me show you something. What's your name? Chanel. All right, princess. So your name's Chanel. Let me show you something. This is the color black, right? Are you this color? Look at your skin. What color are you? You brown.
That's right.
So why you call yourself black? That's what you've been told and taught, right? So your father and your mother is so-called black people, right? Okay, so if that's the case, right, you will be your actual ethnicity, right? Nationality will be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. So you'll be like so-called African American, right? But you see what it say on the top? It say Judah. You see that? So I'm letting you know you an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. That's your real biblical nationality that the Most High God gave you. You understand? You ever heard of that before? An Israelite from the tribe of Judah? You want me to show you how special that is? Just from being an Israelite from the tribe of Judah? Let me show you that. Give me that real quick, right? Because it's something that we need to know. We need to know because while our people is walking around here calling themselves black, they calling themselves a color out of a crayon box, right? And the Bible said we're going to be called Proverbs, we're going to be called all these things, man, right? We're going to be called niggas. They've been calling us niggas. It's in the Bible. They called us niggas, right? They've been calling us niggas, African Americans, blacks, and all of these things, right? But that's not our nationality. You see what I'm saying, sis? That's not our nationality. We have a real nationality that the Most High God gave to us, and it's Israelite, right? And we come from various tribes, right? You will be from the tribe of Judah, right? And you know who come from that tribe? Who you call Jesus, right? His real name is Yahweh, right? He comes from the tribe of Judah. That's Jesus. Who you call Jesus, he's literally your big brother. You understand?
That's
Same
right.
blood. He's literally your big brother. That's a beautiful thing, right? That's great to know, right? See, but you never taught that, right? You never heard that, huh? He's literally your big brother. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we gotta understand that, right? That's literally your big brother. So I'm gonna show you how special you is real quick, right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people.
It say you are
Holy, okay? He said Chanel, right? He said Chanel, you are holy, set apart, right? You're set apart, you're different, right? Okay, read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
set apart unto the Lord thy God. Read.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
So the Lord thy God has chosen you, Chanel, right? He chose you to be an Israelite, you understand? And he's chose you to be what?
Chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a what?
To be a special people.
Not a special people.
To be a special people.
So what did the Most High God chose Chanel to be?
To be a special people.
He chose you to be special, you understand? Know that you are special because you are an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. You understand what I'm saying? So and guess not only that you're special, you're more than that. Watch this.
Unto himself, above all people,
What?
above all people,
Above all people. You ever been told that you're above all people? You've been told you're equal to everybody? You've been told that, right? But you see what God said, right? What the word say? He said you are above all people. You see that?
And let's see where these people at.
above all people that are upon the face of the
That
earth.
are where?
Upon the face of the
You
earth.
see that shit? You are above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's
There's
right.
no equality. You understand? A little Chinese girl, a little Ethiopian girl, a little white girl, they are not better than you. You are better than them. You know what I'm saying? Thus says the Bible. You understand? You are greater than them.
That's right.
Know that. Know that they are beneath you. You are above them.
That's
The Father
right.
just said that, right? Did I say it or did I read it? I read it, right? And I'm gonna just show you the last thing and I'm gonna let you do your thing, okay? Ecclesiastes. This is the most important. This is what's important. The reason why we out here, all right? Because this is what's important. And I'm gonna just let you know why he's getting that, right? What we out here to teach the so-called blacks, Latino, Hispanics, so-called black, Latino, Hispanics, Native American, and Seminole Indians that they are God's chosen people, okay, Chanel? And that we need to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, right? You eat pork? Like bacon, pork chops, all these things. Do you know it is a commandment, a law, a commandment of God that we should not eat these things because they're not good for your body. You understand? They literally slowly kill you. He told us not to eat those things. You understand? Shrimp, crab, and lobster. He told us that's like roaches of the sea. Would you eat a roach? Why would you eat a roach? You get off early. How old are you, sis? You're 14 years old. You see what I'm saying? So you just in high school now, right? You see that? Now you get this information, right? This information is very important because now you athletic, you do sports. What you play, basketball? Yeah, I can tell you like a little point guard or something. You know what I'm saying? What's your position? You see what I'm saying? But understand this, right? You athletic. You shouldn't want to put the wrong stuff in your body. Not only that, you should want to do what the Most High God said you to do.
That's right.
Because guess what? He gave you that athleticism. He gave you those skills. He give you all things. You understand? He make you great. He already told you that you're great because you're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, right? You see that, right? And he already told you that you are above what?
All people
You are where?
upon the face of the earth.
That's right. That's right. So do you receive that? Can you accept being better than all people that's upon the face of the earth? Why you can't accept that? But, all right, watch this. I'm gonna show you something, right? You see all of these things that happen to our people. You ever heard of slavery? Right? You ever heard of the Atlantic slave trade, like on boats? Our people coming to here on boats and ships. You heard of that? Do you know that was in the Bible? That was gonna happen to our people, God's greatest people. So if nobody is better than everybody, nobody, why is there poor people out here? Why nobody's out here helping these poor people? You see what I'm saying? Why nobody is doing that, right?
Give me Matthew 4:4 real quick, right?
Why nobody is helping these people? If everybody is equal, right? But if everybody is equal, then it shouldn't be nobody out here poor. There should nobody out here struggling, right? The rich people, everybody should have the, you know what I'm saying, the same things, right?
Right.
But is it like that? Why? Because it's showing you everybody's not equal, right? Do you think you know something more than somebody else that probably might, that knows something? You think you know something? You probably know a little more than somebody, some people, right? Is that equal? No, because you know more than them. It's just natural. That's natural. You see what I'm saying? It's that way, right? You come from a lion's tribe. You understand? Young lions. Lions are what? They the kings of the jungle, man. They control the jungle, right? You see what I'm saying? So you come from their tribe. So think about that. How is who's equal to a lion? You see what I'm saying? Every animal in the darn, what you call it, is no. If you get a couple lions, they scared. They hollering and they getting up out of there. You see what I'm saying? So understand that. That's why it's so important, right? Now I'm gonna show you something because you say you don't believe that, right? But this is what the word say, right? This is what the Lord and Savior said. When you call Jesus real name, how shall read?
This is the book of Matthew.
This is what he said. Would you believe him? Would you believe Yahushua or who you call Jesus? Would you believe him? This is what he said. Read.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
But he said, but he answered and said, it is written, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word.
But by what?
But by every word.
But by every word. Every word that what?
That proceedeth out the mouth of God.
See that?
So what, you understand what that means? When it says man should not live by bread alone, but by every word. You should live by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. So anything that the Most High God say, that's what you should live by. So if he tells you, Chanel, you are better than all people on the face of the earth, guess what? He chose you to be that way.
That's right.
So guess what? You should accept that, all right? Because guess what? The Most High God, the one who created
all things.
He said that I'm better than all people that's on the face of the earth. You see what I'm saying? So all praise to the Most High God. Would you receive it better since Christ said it out of his own mouth? Right? Know that it's okay to be great. It's okay to be the best. Because look where we live at. We in the hoods, right? You ever heard of the cotton fields? Our people enslaved in the cotton fields. The Bible said all of this was going to happen to us because we didn't keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's
because
right.
we are his chosen people and we are above all people. But guess what? We're not living that way. We're putting pork in our bodies. We're killing each other. You see what I'm saying? Our women dress in all kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? Right? That's madness, right? We can't live like that, right? So we have to live like we are the greatest people, right? And how we do that is, look, bring it out, Ecclesiastes. You got that? This is what you got to live by, read.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So it says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. What's the conclusion is, right? Right? So you wrote an essay before, right? The last paragraph, the conclusion, right? And what does it do? To sum up everything that you talked about, right?
That's right.
So it says, it's going to tell you the important, this to sum up everything. Read.
Fear God.
Fear who?
Fear God.
No, fear man.
Fear God.
Fear
God. You see that? He says, fear God. Because guess what? When you fear God, that is the beginning of wisdom. You will want to be wise, right? You will want to have wisdom, right? Think about an elder person. They've been on earth all these years and they don't have no wisdom. That's crazy. You got all that gray hair but no wisdom. You see what I'm saying? That don't make sense. You will want wisdom. But guess what? Fear God. When you fear the Most High God, that is the beginning of wisdom, Shana. When you fear him, right? So fear God and what?
And keep his commandments.
No, don't keep his commandments.
And keep his commandments.
Read.
For this is the whole duty of men.
The whole duty. So if I say that's your duty, what I'm telling you? That's your what? That's your job.
That's right.
See that? That's your job, right? So if you're on the basketball court, your job is to what? Control the floor. You're the point guard. You have to run the plays, right? That's your duty. That's your job, right? Guess what? If you mess up, it can cost some points, a turnover or something, right? Because what? If you go off track, right? If you don't follow and do your job, guess what happens? Things get off track. mistakes happen, right? Businesses go down, right? You see what I'm saying? So understand that. If your family, your parents don't protect you, that's their job to protect you, right? If they don't, what can happen? You see what I'm saying? Things can happen, right? So it's telling you that's your job. So understand this last thing, right, Chanel, is that when you keep God's commandments, right? One thing about it, if you're not keeping his commandments, then you're committing sin. You're living in sin, right?
That's right.
One of these, this is a commandment right here. Wearing fringes. These are fringes with a ribbon of blue, right? It's in the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. You have to wear these, and these are to remind us of his commandments. So
right.
everything is not a sin. Like if I say, shit, that's not a sin. But the church will tell you that, right? It's not a sin. Show me it in the commandments. You know what I'm saying? That you can't say that. You know what I mean? So eating pork is a sin, right? Those things are sin. You feel what I'm saying? Not wearing fringes, those are sin. So understand this. The Bible says the wages. When I say your wages, what I'm talking about. So think about when you go to work, right? If you work, right? You work, you do your duties at the work, right? And then maybe at the end of the week or next week or so, you get your money. Those are your wages, your pay for whatever you did, right? So understand this, right? The Bible says the wages of sin is death. So your payment for not keeping God's laws, statutes, commandments, and sinning is death.
Bring
You
it
know what I'm
up.
saying? You wouldn't want that, would you? But that's how the Lord moves, all right? Because he loves you, you understand? And he wants you to keep his commandments so you can prosper in all things that you do. He tells you that. You keep his commandments, you will prosper in all your ways and everywhere you go. You want to be great in basketball? Hey, keep his laws. I guarantee you he helped you get to that next level, all right? So keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, and leave that pork alone. You're an athlete. The Most High God say leave it alone. And no, it's not good for your body, okay? All right? So we love you, sis, all right? You got a flyer? He gave you a flyer? All praise. Listen, knowledge is key. The Bible says our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. All right? Because why? Malcolm X tell you, if you don't want, you heard of Malcolm X, right? He said if you don't want a nigga to know something, put it in the book. Because why? The nigga ain't gonna read. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't like to read. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, read that and learn who you are, because you was calling yourself black, right? And what other people call what? White? Or white people, they call them white, but your shirt is white. Have you ever seen a person that color? Never. So why they call themselves that? Because they're supposed to mean pure, clean, all these things. You see what I'm saying? So that's just an agenda. That's something that they put on our people, okay? So with that being said, keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. And what's your nationality, your ethnicity? That's right.
That's right.
That's
You're
right.
an Israelite from the tribe of what? Say what?
Judah.
Say who?
Judah.
Judah! Judah! You know what I'm saying?
That's
All
right.
praise to the Most High God, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to know this, right? You want to learn something else? You got any questions? You know what I'm saying? I can teach you something else. You know what, who is this? Without the horns and all the theatrics, who is that? That's right, it is. But you ever see,
Take all the horns and stuff off, right?
who would you say that would be? Right, that's what they say, right? So, do you think he looked like that? What do you think he looked like? Huh? Do you know what he looked like? You want me to show you what he looks like? This is your big brother. Now, you should know what your big brother look like. Now, watch this. I just kind of gave it to you, right? I said, it's your big brother. So, you would think your big brother what? Look like you, right? See what I'm saying? That's right. So, I kind of gave it away to you. So, I'm going to show you real quick what he looked like. Now, tell me, this the image that they give us,
Right?
this the image that they give us. This is what they say he looks like, right? This is what they say Jesus looks like, right? But let's see if this lines up with what the Bible say, okay? So I'm going to put that right there, right? Bring it out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Should I turn 14 or 15?
No, 14, you go first.
Okay, this is verse 14.
Bring it out.
His head and his hair were white like wool.
So
It says his head and his hair were white like wool. So it gave you what? A color and a texture. What does wool look like? So it say white like wool. You ever seen a sheep? Right? Their hair look like what? It look kind of nappy and all these things. Look at that brother, that afro back there. That look like wool, sheep hair, right? Wool. And when you grow, when you let your hair, you have a nice afro on it, right? Look at the top of that brother here. You see that, right? Look at the top of this brother here. You see that? Look at the top of that brother here. You see that? So it says his hair is like them brothers, right? His hair is like what? Wool. So, and it was white like wool. So you ever had, you got your grandfather? You seen your grandfather, he got gray hair? Gray hair, right? That's that white, like wool. See what I'm saying? So understand it. It's just like this. He just had gray hair. You see what I'm saying? That white is gray pepper look, right? But the texture was woolly texture. So now we know who on the earth has woolly texture hair. See it? Who got woolly texture hair? That wool that we just showed you these brothers. Who got woolly texture hair? What type of? That's right. See what I'm saying? So, do we have woolly hair? What kind of hair is that? It's like straight, stringy hair, right? It's like animal hair for you. You know what I'm saying? Doggy hair. You feel me? That's a real person. His name is C. Bourget. You understand? So, let me ask you this: does that line up with the Bible? Because they say this. The church tell you this is what he looked like, right? They say that's what he looked like. But does his hair is the same what it's in the Bible though? It's different, right? Then let's read on even more. So that's one check. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes as a flame of fire. He's angry, man, for what happened to our people, man. You know what I'm saying? He's angry. What happened to his people, right? You gotta know what's like. We gotta know that these things, yeah, it's gonna make him mad. You feel me? Right? You would be mad too. You should be mad too, right? So he's angry, right? Read.
And his feet.
And his feet. Now, if you take your socks off, right? If you take your socks off and you look down at your feet, is your feet the same color the rest of your body? Yeah. It is, right? So, it says his feet. Let's see what color his feet is.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Like unto fine brass. What color is brass? You know what brass look like? Right? I'm going to show you what brass look like just so you see, right? Because it says his feet was like unto fine brass, right? So look at this here. Look what color this is, right? See this? Look. You see that? What color that kind of look like? It was in brown, right? So he said his feet was this color, right? But also, let's just see how dark he was, right?
So we know he was brown now, right? We know that, right? Read.
And verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
If they burned in the what?
In a furnace.
So, if you put anything in a fire, right, and it being there long enough, what color would it turn? It would turn what? So how dark was the Messiah, Christ, your brother? He was all right. He was dark, right? So if he was here today, he would be called a what? A black man, a nigga. You see what I'm saying? So now, if you look at this image, it's safe to say that his feet is the same color the rest of his body, right? So, does that match up with the Bible? Does that match up with the image of Christ? The image of Yahushua? Does it? No. So is this the truth or is this a lie? That's a lie, right? So you know what you do? We do the lies? We step on it. Step on that lie.
Go ahead, step on it.
You see how they're trying to, step right on that. Right there. Yeah. Stop on that face. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's a lie.
That's
right. And listen, that's what they told, this is what they told our people, right? This is our Lord and Savior. No, that's not. We just read it. That's a lie. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
They are wicked. You understand? These are the devil the Bible speak of, man, these people. Everybody look. All those people that look like these people, those, they are the devil the Bible speak of. That's why we got the horns and stuff on here. You understand? Because they are devil. And look, these people, those people, and others, right? Guess what? They did all of this to our people. They took us on slave trade, on the boats, in slavery. They raped, robbed, and murdered pillaged our people. You know what I'm saying? Moved us out of our land. You know what I'm saying? Stole us from our land, stole all our gold, all our riches. They stole it. You see what I'm saying? So think about that, right? Would that not piss you off? Somebody come and steal your whole family. That will piss you off, right? So that's how I feel. That's why I'm out here, right? To wake our people up. We gotta wake our people up and let our people know that they are God's chosen people. It's very important.